hair video for you. I got a lot of requests to do a video on the hair that I was wearing in my most recent vlog. I had like a braided something or other, and I thought that it would be a pretty good idea to do a video all about hairstyles for second day or like dirty hair or whatever, because I don't wash my hair that often. It's actually really healthy for your hair not to wash it that often, and every hairstylist that I've ever met barely ever washes their hair because it's healthy to let the oils get in and all that kind of stuff. And since my hair is so damaged, I used to have really silver hair, the ends get so incredibly dry and the scalp gets so incredibly oily. So I thought, from the request from that video to me just kind of like thinking about it, it's like, why don't I just do a video where I share different hairstyles that you can wear when your hair is a little bit dirtier that can kind of mask the fact that it's not the cleanest. So you can wear this whenever you want. You can do it when it's freshly cleaned, whatever. I find that it helps when your hair is a little bit on the dirtier side because it really helps to work with the styles and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, take it with a grain of salt because I'm not a pro at hair, but I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, thumbs it up and let me know down below. And let's get started. So I'm going to start with how to prep your hair before any of these hairstyles. I'm using the Chlorine dry shampoo. It is my absolute favorite. This is just going to absorb any excess oil in the hair, make it look a little bit cleaner, and it's also going to give you a ton of volume, so you can use this on clean hair as well. So the first hairstyle is this voluminous half up, half down hairstyle. One of my favorites. So I start by just sectioning off the crown part of the head and going in with a teasing comb. And I'm just going to tease these sections because this is what's really going to give the hairstyle all the volume that you get from it. So I like to take small sections and do them a little bit at a time because I find that the volume then builds up easier that way. So then I take the front sections and I just pull them straight to the back. So it's like very chic and pulled back. And then I just pin it into place with a bobby pin. You can use any bobby pins, but mine don't match because finding bobby pins is really hard, so I'm lucky to have these as it is. So I pulled down some pieces in the front just because I like it that way, but that's definitely optional, and this is the completed look. For the next hairstyle, I have the front side braid with the hair down. So I start by parting the hair at the top of the arch of one brow and pulling it behind the ear of the opposite eye. And then I pull back and section off the rest of the hair so it doesn't get in the way. And then I just do a French braid. So I am not a professional hairstylist, so there are tons of different French braid hair tutorials on YouTube that I'm sure you can find and that would explain it way better than I could. So I would definitely check that out if you're wondering how to do a French braid, but I just do that here and then I pin it into place right behind my ear, making sure the bobby pins are facing downwards. And then I just go and pull apart at the braid to make it look a lot thicker and better. I find that that's like the key with this, is to make it look thicker that way. So I take down my hair, give it a little bit of extra something by messing around with it, and that's the completed hairstyle for this one. Next, I have the front side braid with a ponytail. All you need is a hair tie or hair elastic, and you just put it up into a ponytail after doing the side braid from the previous hairstyle that I showed. So it's very easy, very simple. You just do the braid and put it in a pony, and that's it. Next, I have the headband updo, and this is a lot easier than it looks. You just grab any headband and you put it on the outside part of your head. You don't tuck it in underneath anything, you keep it on the outside. I got mine from Target. And then all of the bottom hair, I just section into 3 or 4 sections, and then you flip up the hair into the elastic part of the headband. It does have to be an elastic headband though. You can't do a regular headband because it needs to have a big old circle, like a big old hair elastic. So yeah, it looks really messy at first, but the more you tuck in and pin your straggly pieces, the nicer it will look, and it looks like you took a long time on it, and it's just super chic and elegant looking. Next, I have the half up braided top knot. So basically you just brush all of your hair back, and you can tease it as well if you'd like. I section off the part that I'd like to put up on top of my head, and I do a ponytail. When I was a little girl, my mom would call it a topsy tail, so I just call it a topsy tail now. And then I'm just giving myself a braid. You don't have to do the braided part. If you don't want to, you could just roll it up and put it on the top of your head, but I think the braid gives it a little extra texture to my hair. And then I just wrap it around and pin it into place with some bobby pins, and that's pretty much it. You can pull at the front part to make it look a little bit more voluminous, but yeah, that's all there is to this hairstyle. Next, I have the messy side braid. So I just start off this look by just brushing my hair back with my fingers to wherever I want it, and then I pull all of the hair to one side and I do a regular braid. It's very easy, very simple, but I love it when my hair is a little bit dirtier because I can just get it out of the way, and it has a lot of texture to it because it's a little bit oily. So I will mess with the front pieces to make it look a little bit more messy and voluminous, and this is the completed hairstyle for this one. Moving on to the voluminous ponytail. This one is also very simple, but I do have in hair extensions for this one because I need that extra something. Make sure you tease your hair before this and then put it up into a ponytail. And then because I have hair extensions, I have to cover up the pieces that are there. But I love just pulling at my hair here to make it look bigger and more chic and voluminous and whatnot. And then I will take the bottom piece of the ponytail, wrap it around the hair elastic, and then I pin it into place, and it looks a little bit more put together instead of just your regular ponytail. Moving on to these fun buns, probably the one that I don't do at all, really. I just part my hair down the center of my head and bring it all the way to the back of the neck. I will section off one side of my hair, and then on the other side, I'm gonna do really high up pigtails. So I'm just wrapping a hair elastic around this side here, and then I will also do the same thing on the other side, just give it some really high up pigtails. And once you have your pigtails, then I'm gonna take a teasing comb and just tease each one to give more volume to them because I have very thin, fine hair. And if you have thicker hair, you won't have to do that. But then I just twist the ponytail and then I wrap it around the elastic, just kind of how we did that top knot earlier. And then you can pin in place as you go, or you can just pin it at the end, whatever works best for you. I think I did it as I went just to secure it in place and make sure it didn't go anywhere. So now I'm doing it to the other side, pinning it into place, and now I have my fun buns. I feel like I look exactly like the Spice Girls, Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, or Miley Cyrus. So if you're going for any of those looks, this one's for you. The next one is the messy bun, which is my personal favorite. So I just pull it up on top of my head, do a little shindig, and pin it into place after pulling it apart. So I have a full in-depth detailed video on how I do a messy bun. I will post it down below in the description box as well as up in the right-hand corner. I do it in slow motion and I go over every single step. So if you want to see that, I will make sure to link that, and make sure you check that out if you are curious. And if all else fails, just put on a hat and you're good to go. I call this hairstyle the I don't give a fudge because it's so easy. You just put it on and you're ready to go. So this is my favorite hat. I got it made at Lids and it's thebomb.com. All right, you guys, that is everything for this video. I hope you guys like these hairstyles and I hope that they were helpful to see how they're done and whatnot. If you try any of these out for yourself, tag me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, or send me a snap on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat all the time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.